So what is freedom? Yeah, so we could ask ourselves, okay, what is this freedom? Well, in Buddhist terms, we sometimes call it enlightenment. And enlightenment is quite hard to talk about. Even the Buddha didn't often talk about it. But you could say it's a freedom from expectation. It's embracing a certain sort of willingness to be hopeless, or to not have a hope that things are going to work out for us. To be totally unrocked by what are known as the four worldly winds. And the four worldly winds in Buddhism are these polarities that we swing between all the time. So we swing between pleasure and pain. We swing between loss and gain. We want fame rather than obscurity. And we want to be praised rather than be blamed. So those are the four. And in a way we can never win on those ones, but once we don't fall between those polarities, it's like we have, you could say, a sense of equanimity. We're not pulled about so much. You know, and there are degrees. We're not just going to suddenly wake up one day and because we've been practicing meditation and Buddhism, they're not going to be there. But gradually we get, it's almost like, I think, a sense of humour about what we can't win on, and then we give up a bit. It's like, well, it's like, you know, when you give a talk, like I'm talking now, you know, just off the top of my head, but it's like when you give a talk, you know that some people will find it really boring. Some people will think, oh, that's interesting, and some people might even think, wow, I've never thought that before, you know, that's really something. But there's not going to just be one response. And it's great that there isn't just one response, but if I set store, as it were, if my ego is reliant on people thinking what a great talk or whatever, then in a way I'll just be too self-conscious to talk. So in a way it's not holding to any view or any longing for the way we want things to be. And ultimately, if we take that to its ultimate, then there is freedom in the sense of just not being rocked ever again, you know, not minding, and therefore being able to weather really big difficulties in life.